Hello and welcome. What we'll be looking at today with a members village is how to create a basic event. And a basic event will be the most minimum requirements you have to put into an event to actually get it to show up on your website. So let's get started. We'll head over to our administrative dashboard and we'll head over to content and then events. What you'll just want to do then is click add event. And we're going to now start filling out our essential fields. So the first item you do have to definitely specify is the start date. So if I select just the date without filling out a time, it would mean that this is a full day event. If I, however, specify a start time as well, it will mean that the event starts on a particular time of that day. Now, because we're creating a basic event, I'm not going to put in an end date. We'll look at that in the advanced training video. But basically, only specifying a start date will create a one-day event. The next thing that we absolutely have to put in is the publish on date. So by default, it will be always the current date that you're on. However, you can push this off into the future as well, meaning if my event was on December the 3rd, I could start publishing on December the 3rd, which obviously would make no sense. So we would want it to publish as quickly as possible. However, know that you do have the ability to either schedule an event in the past, which would mean that it would be active right away, as of today, which again would mean it's active as of right now, and in the future, and it would become available to the general public that day. The event name is definitely something you have to put in, and we're just going to call this the Kitten Find a Home event. The location you do have to specify. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this at our super secret location. But the location could be anything. It could be a physical location or it could be a virtual location, such as an online link for an online meeting. The next item you do want to put in are the details. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy some of this content over here from our content generator. Paste that in. And the last two items you do need to know about basic events are the visible flag. If it's not visible, regardless of what you set around the publish date, it will not show up. So you definitely want to set that to yes in order for the event to show up. And featured as a flag, which will just determine where your event shows up and how much space it takes up. So for example, here's our demo site with homepage. And you can see that we've got a couple of featured events on the left-hand side, which take up a lot more space than other events on the right-hand side. And this is, again, we want to feature an event if we know that we want the members' attention on it, we want them to action it, we want them to perhaps register for an event or anything of the sort. So you do have the ability to feature events. And I will definitely feature this event. And at this point, we are done with creating our basic event. So we're just going to hit submit. And it's now been created. And if we go back to our home page, we see that the Kitten Finds a Home event is now live and active. And anybody coming to your site can actually view the event and the details around it. And that is it for how to create a basic event. See you soon in our advanced event training video.